What up, what up, what up? Life Rejuvenators. Dan McDonald here, the Life Regenerator. Today, I've got a little snack for you. It's a delicious little snack. So I'm doing a retreat for 8 ladies, and they want to get their grub on, believe it. And so I'm going to be making a series of as many videos as I can while I'm making this food. So let's do a video marathon of some cool recipes and stuff. So today is going to be some wraps. I got the mixture here. What I did is I took some vegetables this morning and I did a quick ferment. Basically, it's like a few hours. You take the vegetables, and then this one, just for the full disclosure here, so you can make this as close to that you want at home. I took some Bok Choy, some carrots, Napa Cabbage, beets. So I chopped the cabbage and the bok choy, and I shredded the carrots and the beets, and I minced the green onion, and then I put in one very small little red Thai pepper, just to give it a little kick, and then a little bit of sea salt, and then I squeezed that with my hands. And then I put that in this large jar here, if you can see that, and I let it just ferment in the fridge for just a few hours. And then I took some lettuce and chopped that up. So that's going to be the body of the wrap. These are called pure wraps, and they're just made out of 100% pure coconut. So pretty good, actually. And then what I'm going to do now is make a dressing. So they'll take the wrap, they'll put the lettuce vegetable mixture, wrap that up, and then dip it in the dip. So let's go ahead with the dip here. So I've got equal parts oranges, and again, this is for 8 people. So what I've been doing on these videos is kind of like doing this here, DTM style, you know, making food for 80 people at church or whatever. And then down below, I put a more reasonable recipe ingredients down below for like 2 or 4 servings. So this is like going to be for 8 servings. So what I've been doing is writing in the description box down below enough for about 2 servings. So I'll probably cut this recipe in half. So just keep that in mind as we flow through this here. This is 2 oranges, boom, and this is 2 red peppers. So equal parts oranges to red peppers. Now we've obviously got to do a little blending already just to bring this down a bit so we can get the other ingredients in there. So the orange and the red pepper is the base for this. Next, we've got a half of a cup of Brazil nuts. I've got a nice handful of ginger. Probably, if it was minced, it would probably be about 4 to 6 tablespoons. So just a couple of nice hubs of ginger, about equal parts turmeric. I've got a couple of cloves of garlic there. I've got half of a habanero. I don't want to blast anyone, but a little bit of spice in this one makes it nice and well rounded. I've got a tablespoon of mustard seed here, which really gives it a nice tangy zip. I've got a tablespoon and a half of sea salt, and last but not least is 1 cup of the Puradyme natural protein, which just gives it some body and gives it some extra protein. It makes a really nice texture and an excellent flavor as well. You can use regular hemp protein, which you can find at the co-op. It's really not any less expensive though, and the hemp protein and the pea protein are really nice additions to the diet for many reasons. So let's blend this up and see what happens here. Give it a pop. Got to pop those air bubbles. This is going to be just perfect. I nailed it. I can tell already. Sometimes when I make these recipes, you know, I got to adjust. I get a little bit embarrassed. I'm not like a professional chef, everything marked out, but I just go by, you know, I just grab stuff, put it in, and go. So the YouTube thing has been really instrumental in transforming, you know, my skills. Because I would, for years and years, I would just grab whatever was there. I knew I was a chef when I grabbed a half a loaf of white bread, 2 cans with no labels, some salt and pepper, and made a delicious gourmet meal for me and my buddies when we were trapped out in the woods. And we had the munchies, if you know what I mean. And there was no food, and I just took that what little bit there was of nothing, and my friends were like, "Dude, this is really awesome, bro." And I was like, that was when I was 16. I was like, "Man, I'm a chef, dude." And ever since then, I've been just stoked out of my mind. You know, I was a chef before that, but I didn't know it until that time. That was a unique experience in my life, you know, because half a loaf of white bread and 2 cans with no labels. I think I've told this joke before, but one of those, it was either really cheap human stew or really good dog food. I'm not sure we ever want to find out. But anyways, I'm going to run this over. This is the awesome dip. Got a little extra, that's good. I wanted to make sure that there's plenty. So far we're doing really good. So I'm going to cap this off and I'm going to say goodbye to you. Just some nice recipe ideas. Keep the flow going here with the show. A nice variety of videos coming. I got some stuff for Kauai Pharmacy coming. I'm going to sit on a wrap. I've got some plans to go out into nature as well. I'm feeling a little more, you know, just a lot of variety coming on. So let's do keep the show flowing here. So thank you very much for everything, and be awesome and be cool. If there's anything, there'll be links down below for stuff all the time, and also the recipes and stuff like that down below. If there's any more pertinent details that I need to share with you, I appreciate you very much. Have an awesome day. So, by the way, just take this, some of this, wrap it up, and dip it in that, and you are good to go. This is great. You could leave this out and do this dressing here, and just dip your vegetables. You could use it as a salad dressing. You could use about a half a cup less of the Puradyme Natural Protein and make it more of a dressing. I wanted it to be more of a dipping sauce, so I wanted it to be thicker. That's why I'm so stoked that it came out at the perfect. Yes. So, thank you. I love being here with you. It's the time of my life. It always has been, and I've had my ups and downs with it, but you know, life teaches us wisdom, and we just find the balance in all of it. You know what I mean? Somewhere right in the dead center of everything is the sweet spot, you know? And I think after all these, you know, it's just like the pendulum swings, and wisdom just kind of brings you, you know, to where you remain centered, and the pendulum of life keeps swinging, but there you are, the real you. Just wiser, smarter, better, more at ease and more at peace. I wish that for you. You know, I wish that for you and all my brothers and sisters around the world. Peace, peace, peace. May the angel of peace be always everywhere. And so it is. Aloha and mahalo. Love and gratitude.